Hi guys, it's Heather, the Butterfly Effect, plant-based extreme weight loss. And today is Wednesday, and that makes it weigh-in Wednesday. And boy, do I have a story to share with you. As you guys know, I made a video on Saturday called Kicked Out of Wonderland. And I just laid it out there about how I was struggling. I had weighed in that morning and I was at 239, and some people were saying to me, well, you've still taken off 200 pounds, you know, and I so appreciate the encouragement. But what was happening, and one of the reasons it was so painful, is that I was so worried that this was the beginning of the end, that I wasn't going to be able to get that back on the track and get the weight off, because I've done this before. I've taken off a lot of weight and I've put it back on, because addiction is a powerful thing. It's a powerful enemy, and you have to stay vigilant. You have to do what you need to do to take care of yourself, what you need to do to love yourself all the time. And the minute you are letting up just a little bit on taking care of yourself, being vigilant, being prepared, being honest with yourself, the minute you let that slip, you know, addiction can come back and take control. And that was what happened to me. So it was Saturday morning. I weighed in I hadn't been weighing in because I knew I was up. And I don't know about you, but when I'm in that party mode where like my compulsive part of my personality has taken over and she's just having tons of fun eating all the things, right? I don't like to weigh in then, because I know that's going to throw cold water on the party. And so that day I just happened to, out of habit, use the other bathroom, and it has the scale in there, and I was like, I wonder, you know, oh, I haven't been eating very well the last few days, I wonder where I'm at. Bam! Bucket of ice water challenge right there in my bathroom, 239 pounds. Keep in mind, before that I had been, you know, right around 200, 199, sometime, I think one time it went up to 201, but I got it back down to 197. You know, it was going and staying around that 200 mark, and I was staying in Wonderland, and so I was just hit all at once. Not only am I out of Wonderland, but I'm really out. Like, I'm 40 pounds out. Like, that's, well, 39, but it might as well be 40, you know? And so you guys saw me have like a dark night of the soul moment, and it was really healing. It was really a good thing to have happen, because I need to stay honest with you. I need to stay honest with myself. I really do believe we're only as sick as our secrets, and even though it feels really uncomfortable, like I'm totally oversharing, and you guys know all my business and know all my struggles and have seen me do the ugly cry. You know, you're good friends when you've seen someone do the ugly cry. But by sharing that with you, it's also allowing me to forgive myself and heal myself. And so thank you for letting me have somewhere to share. Thank you everyone who was so lovely and so supportive. I know I've said it before, but I'm going to keep on saying it, because that love is healing. That helped me get back on track. It really did, you know. It snapped me right out of hating myself and being worried that I was never going to get back on track. You guys reminded me of who I am, reminded me that I can do this, and that I will do this, and that I do have strong determination, and I do know what to do. I just got to get myself to do it, but I can do that. I know how to do that too. So it was really, really healing and lovely, and I appreciate it. And I'm working on writing back to all the comments, but there were a lot of comments. And then I'm also running the initiative on my Facebook page. And the Facebook page, the link is down below, but it's the Butterfly Effect Raw and plant-based weight loss. And the reason that it was that is, remember when I started out, I was a raw foodie, but I just couldn't stay on it. It was, I think it's an awesome way to take off weight. I know some people that have done it and look great and feel great. I really do think it makes you look younger. But I just couldn't stay on it, and so it was making me make really bad decisions. When I would fall hard. So by adding in, you know, a little very unprocessed starch like quinoa and sweet potatoes and brown rice and a potato here and there, it's actually, and beans, I eat a lot of beans, it's allowing me to, having a little bit of cooked food is actually allowing me to be a lot healthier. So I really believe in that. Okay, I promised you a story, so I'm going to tell you. So remember, Saturday, 239 pounds. I weighed myself 3 times. Every time, 239 pounds. Tried myself on 2 different scales, 239 pounds. Today, weighed in, 218 pounds. 218 pounds. Now, do I have any illusions that I took off 21 pounds in the last less than a week? No, I do not. What I think happened is that I retain more water than the Hoover Dam. I am really sensitive to salt, and I've been getting the salt back out of my diet. And when I was eating the processed food and when I was eating off track, I was having way more salt than my body was used to. And so it did the only thing it could do, and it just socked it away. But the thing is, I didn't even realize I was carrying around all that water. Usually, I know, you know, certain times of the month my feet get really swollen, or my hands get puffy, or my face looks really bloated. I didn't even notice all that, you know. But you know, I have no illusions that I lost 21 pounds in this amount of time. But I am super happy. 218 is a lot closer to where I was than 239. So I'm just in gratitude. I'm doing really well. My mind is in the game. I have that power of the made-up mind, the power of no matter what, I'm doing this. I'm doing it for my mama. Keeping my promise. I'm doing it for myself. And I'm doing it with all of you. And so just want to remind people, you can start the initiative. It's called the Integrity Initiative. You can start at any time. It's all about keeping your promise to yourself and giving each other extra support over especially the holidays, because that is such a hard time for so many of us. One more thing, and I want to really be sure to say this. I said, you know, everybody can do something. You have to do exercise, do some kind of loving movement, at least 30 minutes, you know. And I realized I heard from sweet, dear friends that have autoimmune diseases, or you know, are battling cancer, and just have some really serious health conditions. And that was a really ableist thing of me to say. That was really arrogant, and I apologize. I apologize. So what I want to say is, I think that it will make you feel more self-esteem and be good for you if you can do exercise. Exercise is often, from Dr. Lyle, from what I understand, it's more about building up that self-esteem and learning how to trust yourself again, and it's the consistency of doing it every single day, and it does have a myriad of health benefits. So if you can give yourself the gift of exercise, I do recommend it extremely highly, especially if you haven't done it in a long time. You're going to feel so good if you can do it, if you can get yourself to do it, or if it's possible for you. And if you can't exercise right now, don't let that stop you from joining us on this Integrity Challenge, because I really want to invite you into that experience, no matter what you're capable of doing right now. And again, I just want to ask forgiveness for being, you know, just assuming that everybody can do what I could do because I could do it. So yeah, it was pretty short-sighted of me, and I thank you to my friends who pointed that out because I needed to hear that. All right, I love you guys. I hope you have a great week. I am super happy to be 218 and feeling better, doing well. I think this is day 5 or 6 on the Integrity Challenge for me, and it's going really well. So love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.